What's up everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to do exactly what the video says. I'm going to give you an honest review of this flex mount from BeatDown Outdoors. I got two Humminbird Helix 9s on the front of my boat, and I have them on the flex mount from BeatDown Outdoors, and I'm going to tell you exactly why I did that and what I like, what I don't like, everything about it, how it works. So let's just go ahead and dive right in. So the first thing I want to say, I absolutely love it. This was a very good purchase for me. The reason I went ahead and did something like this, and there's a few other options, but I really researched them. I went with this one. This is a little bit more solid. You mount it however you want. You can even buy a mounting plate to get underneath of it. I did not. I felt like it was strong enough without it. But if you think you need that, go for it. But the only thing I've done to this that is not from BeatDown Outdoors is this little metal piece right here. I just bought a little piece of aluminum, maybe off Amazon. I'm not 100% sure where I bought it. But it's 10 inches in length, I believe, and that's how I'm able to get 2 units on this. But I do want to emphasize BeatDown Outdoors does sell an actual piece that mounts onto this to make it a 2-unit mount. So I would definitely probably go that option if I redid it, but that's just where we are. So what I like about it, I like that I can actually raise this up and put it back down. So let me show you what I mean. So I was talking about raising it up. There's a knob back here, and I'm gonna move my cords out of the way just for a second. I'll just disconnect them so you can see what I'm doing better. It's another cool thing about Humminbirds. Quick disconnect, get them out of your way. So there is a knob right here, and when I twist that knob, I can then raise this up, all the way up, and then lock it down. At this point, I'm fishing, it's gonna stay here. It's not gonna fall back down. The other cool thing about this that I really like is this knob here. If I twist this knob, it makes it where it can pivot all the way around. I can do circles with it if I want. But let's keep it there since that's where I'm fishing. But say I was fishing more on that side of the boat and I just noticed that I could easily twist it, move it, and then lock it in place. Leave it there until the end of the day. So that is the 2 favorite things I have about it. Once you're finished fishing a spot, maybe you're going to pick up the trolling motor, go to another spot, twist this bottom knob, lower them, twist it and lock it in place until you get to where you're going. Makes sense. You easily get this out of your way for your viewing ability so you can see down the lake, be safe. But also, just in case you're in rougher water, you don't want these standing up just taking a beating. Get them down where they're going to be a little bit more protected. So that is definitely my favorite thing about this flex mount, is the fact that I can easily raise it, lock it in place, and then tilt my units wherever I want them. So the one thing, if I could pick one that I don't like about the flex mount from BeatDown Outdoors, and it's not their fault, it's nobody's fault, it's just a personal preference. In order to have this high, in order to have this type of mechanism where you can raise it, lower it, and get it that high up so easily, you do have some things you got to consider. The one thing for me that I don't like is whenever I go to take off, I got to put it down or I got to raise it. Now that process is really easy, but it starts becoming a factor because if you see here, I don't know if you can see that or not. If you can see there, my trolling motor cable is now underneath. So if I was getting to a fishing spot right now, in order for me to even get my trolling motor in the water, I'm going to have to raise this first, and now I can put this in the water. Now some of y'all have a different trolling motor. This is a very basic Minn Kota Maxim. Some of y'all have one that does not have a cable like this. It's just the old Trex and the Garmin Force. There's several options out there. So if you don't have that, that's probably not going to be a concern for you, but that is something to consider before you make a purchase into something like this. The last thing I want to show you that I actually probably should have said it's my favorite thing, but I don't use it as much as I thought. And that is that this mount, once it's locked in, I did show you where it can pivot and tilt anywhere you want. The other really cool thing is whenever I undo this one that allows it to move freely, now I can raise it. And I'll put an image in right here of exactly where it is from the base all the way up to the raised position and how far up it goes. Hopefully I remember to put that image in, but if not, I think it's about 13 or 14 inches or so. Either way, now I'm fishing from there with this in my face. The reason this purchase was so validated for me, I didn't want to have to spend an extra $1,000 on a 12-inch or even a 15-inch unit. I kept my Helix 9s, and now I have my Mega Live on my front Helix 9, and I have my Mega 360 here, as well as my mapping. So that's actually probably the most beneficial part for me, but it's still my favorite thing that once I'm finished fishing a spot or I'm going home, I can just put that down, lock it in place. It's very adaptable. I think you're going to like it. There's some other brands out there. I didn't try all of them. This one's pretty reputable in the fishing community. So don't take my word for it. Look it up. You'll see several pros using it. They have other options too. Hey guys, thanks for watching the video. If you've made it this far, make sure you leave a like and a comment for me. I always read them. I'm a little slow about commenting back sometimes, but I do always at least read them. But most importantly, if you're watching this video still, hit that subscribe button. I see like 90% of my viewers are not subscribers. It's 100% free to subscribe. If you don't like what I'm making, just unsubscribe anytime you want. It's not gonna hurt my feelings at that point. But if you are watching this video, hit the subscribe button. I'm trying to get up to 1,000 this summer. So I got a tournament to get ready for in the morning, and I'm gonna go ahead and cut this video off. So hopefully I answered every question you're looking for, and I'll see you in the next video.